All right, so recap game four. Golden State pulls it out, 108, Cavs 97. Definitely got to give credit to Golden State and Steve Kerr. They came back in this one and, they kind of took it. They did just get blown out by 30 points. And all they needed to do was pretty much just win one in Cleveland. And pretty much this may have, just may have ended it. It's definitely going to be very difficult for Cleveland to get back and, win those three straight. But the Cavs were, pretty much like they only hit like five threes in the first half. They were like 5 for 15, and they ended up going 6 for 25, 24%. So they missed 19 threes. It's a point where they have to just stop shooting threes. I know that's something that they live by, but honestly, it's just not working. They're trying to shoot with Golden State, and Golden State is out shooting them right now. I mean, Curry had 38 points. Thompson had 25 points. I mean, Golden State was +3 on rebounds. They were -2 on offensive rebounds, but +8 in assists, +2 in steals, -3 in the blocks. But again, down the stretch, the Cavs pretty much just ran out of gas. They definitely tried to, shoot threes and shooting late. And LeBron, I think sometimes, I think he gets caught up with trying to be a 3-point shooter when he should just go to the hole. I mean, you only have 25 points. But I mean, as dominant he is, you just got to continue going to the rack and the basket and getting some and ones or whatever like that. It's the same thing as getting a 3-pointer. If you make a layup, you get fouled or anything like that. I mean, AI chipped in, had a big game, 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Green had 9 points, 12 rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds. That's big. That means that the Cavs aren't getting a second chance shot on that. Barnes had 14 points, 8 rebounds. Again, James was he was 1 for 5 and 3-point shots. I think he should go to the hole and shoot a couple more twos. Thompson was 0 for 5 in free throw attempts. As a team, they were 15 for 26. They were shooting 58%. James had 13 rebounds, 9 assists. He was one away from a triple double, but he had 7 turnovers. Again, he has to get better than that. I like the fact that Irving played. He had 34 points, but he has to be able to play on the road. Shepard was 0 for 3 and 3-pointers. I think they have to, in order for them to have a chance, they have to go back to attacking the basket and then playing the man. A lot of times they had open 3-point shots. And we see what happens when they get hot. You definitely they had opportunities. Game one, Clay or Curry wasn't having a good shooting game, and Cleveland kind of let that game slip away. You definitely got to take advantage of it. Nobody's going to give you a championship. You got to take it. A lot of times, and what they have to understand is, this is where you really get exposed. This is what shows you. I mean, yeah, LeBron's been to 6 finals, but I mean, it's what you do in it. And you got to have that killer instinct. Whereas that, you got to turn it on. So everybody got to play lights out every play. You can't just get there. Yeah, it was easy. They kind of put it on coast, in the Eastern Conference. You got to take it. And that's what, Golden State woke up. They kind of coasted through the regular season and they coasted through the playoffs until they hit OKC. And when they were down 3-1, they kind of turned it up and they left it turned up ever since. Yeah, they lost, one game to Cleveland, but that may be the only game because obviously, with the home crowd behind them, I mean, they're definitely probably going to take it away from them. I mean, because they already won in Cleveland before, last year. So it's definitely no stranger to doing that. But it's definitely going to see what Game 5 comes out to.